Hi, I'm Nancy Andrews along with Joe Brennan for This Week at the Capitol. Joe, a lot of things happening, but the biggest issue is the budget. Can you fill me in on what the issues are?
Well, there was a lot of activity over the last week. The state Senate came in and actually passed a bill that would have reduced the deficit for the current fiscal year. However, they did not have enough votes to override a gubernatorial veto, and Governor Rail said she would veto that bill if it got to her desk. So the House ended up not taking it up. So right now we're basically nowhere. The estimate for the current fiscal year has been around a little over $500 million. The governor announced this week that she can cut about $150 million out of that from a variety of sources. But between this year and next year, we're still looking at probably $1 billion or more that the state is in deficit. And as I think a lot of people know, when they come back next year to do a budget, we're looking at about $8 billion debt over the next 2 years. So we've really got some major problems that right now aren't being addressed. There'll be a lot of back and forth over the next couple of weeks between the governor and Democratic leadership in the House and Senate, and we're hopeful that we can move forward with a package that will restructure government, start to downsize government, make it more affordable for taxpayers, and limit any types of tax increases that could be harmful to our economic recovery.
Okay, and we have 5 weeks left for the session. Where are things right now?
Well, every session you have a little bit of a lull in between the end of the committee deadlines and the House and Senate getting active in taking up bills. Right now, the only committee that hasn't had its deadline yet is the Finance Committee, and that'll be Tuesday, April 6th. So right now, there's just a lot of shuffling back and forth. Bills that came out of one committee have to go to another committee. So a lot of the issues that we care about, there's not a lot of activity right now, but because the end of the legislative session, as you said, isn't that far away, that over the next couple of weeks we'll start to see more movement on those bills.
Okay, and next week, we have the Finance Committee on Tuesday. That's their deadline. Do we expect anything from them or any other committees?
Well, the Finance Committee holds their cards pretty close to the vest, so we don't know exactly what is going to come out. There'll be at least 2 meetings between the time we're speaking now and the end of their deadline. There's some harmful proposals, unitary taxation, some other corporate taxation issues that we think would harm Connecticut's economic competitiveness that we're trying to stop in committee. But on the other hand, because of the economic recession, they're looking to make some incentives available for businesses in the tax area. So we're working hard to make sure those good bills come out of committee and the bad bills stay in committee.
Okay, thanks, Joe. For more information, visit CBIA.com and our Government Affairs section.